How will you measure if students are engaging effectively with VZO now going into summer orientation?
Yeah, so I think a huge factor for that for us is going to be the task list. So we are essentially shifting from a online orientation model where they previously would complete modules and things like that and then come to a separate platform to register for orientation. Now all of that is streamlined. So all that's going to be through VZO, which is really helpful. So even students that are just expected to do like the task list items and not come to an actual in-person session, they still have access to the same platform. So whenever we pull reports to see who's completed what task list item, we also will be able to see based on questions, maybe some specific things that students want to know more about. That will be a real good indicator whenever they're filling out the task list items, because a lot of them are from other campus partners. There are some other things they need to fill out for other offices before they actually come on campus that we're able to see if they're filling them out, if they have specific questions. So we can take that feedback from the students and share that with their campus partners to say, hey, maybe they're having trouble accessing this particular form. We're able to inform our campus partners about that so they can make adjustments. And going into the summer, it's a very good indicator of how many students will actually come to our sessions as well. Normally, we have a pretty good surge of students who go in automatically whenever orientation registration opens and they register for a date, but then they maybe don't go back into the system to complete the task items. And sometimes we see those are the students that don't wind up showing up for the in-person sessions. So we've tried to utilize the components in VZ that allow us to send out like the scheduled emails to remind students like, hey, if you need to complete these task list items, please go back in and do that. Complete your registration if you haven't done that. So really looking at that system and those task list items, I think is going to be really helpful for us, indicating how engaged the students are going to be and if they're coming to their in-person session.